but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Atlanta Braves.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Max Fried gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit it in the seats.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He will lead this one off today.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher.
Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left. Hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. His third home run of this series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Taylor.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Now here's the pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Waiting up for the Braves, the center fielder, enter NC Arte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Hernandez. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Into the box now, Greg Sonnenstein. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Batting
kept
fourth.
his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, The ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves strand one. They trail this one 1-0. Settling in now, Jed Jerko, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jed Jerko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Jerko and deep. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Batting six.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting seven, the catcher, Will Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, number 9, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 22.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 L.A.
Looking up for the Braves, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lays off. 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Bellinger ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And he misses there, 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Chris Taylor waits on deck. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now batting, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On the line, that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at ball one. First time up, he went down looking. Swing and a miss for strike one.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Taylor at second. Bellinger is over at first with one away. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, shortstop, Jed Jerko.
Stepping up now, Jed Jerko.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
So digging in now, Kike Hernandez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Oh, that's wrong.
And that misses inside. 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The set and the 2-0. Hit in the air to right field. Markakis on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Dodgers leave them loaded, but they're on top 2-0. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Fried. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Softly on a line to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Hernandez on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed, 93 for one, 92 for the other. Striding into the box, number 9. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Called strike 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Greg Sonnenstein. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Sean Newcomb, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Outside, 3-0 now. Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bellinger stands at second with 2 gone. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Braves, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Taylor is there. 1 out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Stepping in for the Braves, Josh Donaldson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. hit on the ground down the first baseline. What a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 2-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Adios, pelota. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Fastball just inside. Swanson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Swanson at second with 2 down. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Ready with the 2-0. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Nick Markakis, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Anthony Swarzak takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Braves, number 38. Anthony Swarzak.
Jed Jerko will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Swarzak has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average of just over 4. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. Now the bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left, Sonnenstein, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Ready for another shot now, Will Smith. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Sonnenstein scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 2. The next to bat for Atlanta, Greg Sonnenstein. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 at a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost him. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Joe Kelly takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Freddie Freeman will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Standing in, Josh Donaldson. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
now batting, the catcher,
Tyler Flowers will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Sonnenstein, the runner at third. Acuna over at second. Donaldson at first. 2 out in the inning. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Anthony.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Brian McCann will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Brian McCann.
Lays off 1-0. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Pretty average results. 4 for 15. 2 out, bases loaded. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3 balls, no strikes. High fly ball out to deep right field. Bellinger racing back, still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
That is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Center fielder, enter
Standing in now, Ender Inciarte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Nick Markakis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a misses. He couldn't hold back. 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. Back here at SunTrust Park, on to the 7th now in Game 3. But before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Ready now, number 9, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
The 1-0 is offered out of the zone and missed. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it.
Joe Kelly.
Number 45 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Jackson has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, MLBThe, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing. 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers lead 1. Still 8-2. Caleb Ferguson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
64, Caleb Ferguson.
Digging in, Nick Markakis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Markakis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Ferguson, an Ohio native. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Pops this one up. Jerko trying to get there. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
In now, Greg Sonnenstein. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitter's counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
0-1. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
High and deep to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first homer here in the series as this lead got even wider. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Scott Alexander comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The batter, the second baseman, Ozzie.
In now, Ozzie Albies. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back homers.
The third baseman, Josh.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Dylan Floro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Dylan Floro. The batter.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Luke Jackson. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be here in inning number 7. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.